Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Hope you all are doing well, having a great week. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, enable notifications, and leave me a comment. Okay, so I think this is going to be Dagan Gera. It might take me a few tries again. I say if it takes too many, then I'll cut out the ones where I don't succeed until I do succeed.
I will not return. Seek me out, or go to Tanalor. That is yours to decide.
I guess he got the message a few years too late.
If Centauri had only stood with me, we could have convinced the Council that Tanalor was worth the sacrifice. Now she's gone. Ravis is gone. The Order is gone, and I am free!
You're not free, Dagan. You're alone.
Why are you here when your true enemy is out there? How could you let the galaxy fall to this unworthy machine of an empire? You think yourself a survivor, but you are a failure!
They haven't beaten us. Not yet.
Now who is blinded by the past? Within the Abyss, the Empire cannot reach us. I will forge these raiders into an elite army led by disciples trained in the Force at my temple. Then when the time is right, I will strike out and cleanse this galaxy with fire.
We've already got an Emperor. Give us the compass.
And why would I do that?
Because I'm a father who's running out of options. And you're standing in the way of a better life for my little girl. You hand it over, or I will put you down.
What small dreams you cling to. Enough! Tanalor beckons. Nothing personal. You miserable fool. You're still chained by the past. It will be your grave. Die! Quick, help me! You won't stop me. Help me, here! I could annihilate you in the galaxy would never notice. Bleed. Kneel. You will not stop me. How pathetic. Jedi indeed. Yes! Just one final act. Bow before me, Jedi. I did what the Order was too weak to do, and for that she betrayed me! Another. Fight. Is that it? Help me, BD. Die! I need
That
help.
is not fair.
You will suffer. You're terrified. You're an embarrassment. Just die. Lay lies upon true power. I will grant you only death. How does it feel to know that you're about to die? That your life meant nothing? Don't resist. You can't hide from me. Ah, yes. I feel it. Loss, suffering, shame, anger. There's immense power in such emotions, but you were too weak. And now it's too late.
The shuttles are leaving. I will not return. You're lost. You've strayed from the path. And you are no Jedi.
Please, tell me this is real. What happened?
Some kind of force hallucination. Fueled by fear. I use his against him.
Not so scary now. Still in one piece. BD? Give you some good news?
Maybe Dagan was right.
You sure you're not still, you know?
Think about it. Tanalor's a fortress. We should use it for the hidden path. Gather allies, train. They'd never see us coming.
I don't know, that seems risky.
Everything is at risk so long as the Empire's around. Besides, you don't want Kata spending her whole life in hiding, do you?
If she's safe, Cal? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I understand that. But someday, someone's gonna have to face the Empire. Why not us? I bet Cordova can fix this up. Let's head back to Jeddah.
Sure. I'm gonna take a look around first, see if I can find a manual for that thing or something.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. You saved my neck. Again. Thanks.
There's something for you to pause and read. Man, that fight was intense. Watch out that you don't step on the middle now. Oh, there's some more to read. And some more. Now, that thing with his arm, the blue, I don't know if it's like how the Jedi see Yoda after he's been defeated, those Jedi apparitions, that his arm came back as one of them, or if it's just to show us that he's like using the Force and like using his arm that's missing as like part of the Force. I don't know if that was their idea with it or what. Oh, you can't even go this way. I thought maybe to check if there's something here on the bottom, but apparently not.
You go ahead, Cal. I'm sure the crew can't wait to hear the news.
Meet you back at the Mantis.
And the skill point thingy. New perk acquired. Perplexity. Increased damage dealt by characters affected by confusion. Okay. That's cool if that is your thing. Oh, there's one I missed. So this place is so confusing. As you see, you're right back here at the start. Well, I'm going this way, see where it gets me. Another shortcut unlocked. But what I really like about the cinematics is, like, unfortunately with the double blade it doesn't work like that. But with the crossguard, it's actually the crossguard in the cinematics, but with the double blade, unfortunately, it's a lot of the times just a normal lightsaber.
This terminal will have to wait.
Where is the... How do you get up there? That's all.
Nice find. Let's take this back to Z.
By the way, this is the Rift Passage. Looks pretty awesome. There it is. There's the chest open. I just wanted to see if I can jump up there. And I don't know if you remember, but when we were at the Forest Array, I told you you come back this way and you can find a fisherman here if you talk to him before you actually have the aquarium.
Step tender, lad. This one's a rare catch indeed.
What is it?
The fabled farfish. Its tail is one riven with greed, soaked to the bone with tragedy. There are scant few far left on account of their succulent glands. But I do not intend to harvest the poor creature for its organs.
Okay, we're 7 fish, so I think we're not even halfway yet, or might just be halfway. I think it's 12. Damn. That does look like a piranha type thing.
I intend to bring it back to the saloon, where I might one day find a mate for it.
Playing matchmaker, huh? You found another fawfish before?
No, but fishing's about leaving the world better than you found it. A ripple's only as good as the stone you cast. Every tale, lad. So there I was, deep in the Garacus trench, Wanyek's harpoon drilled through me paunch, watching the lights fade from my own eyes. The dread captain peeled his whiskers from his teeth and grinned a most ghastly grin, when suddenly I saw the glumbering eels a-swirl. It seemed that, in the midst of my distraction, they'd taken flight. It dawned on me. I recalled to me mind the great meeting call of the eels, my last hope. So, rousing my final gasp of air, I sounded their shrill cry.
What happened?
Well, lad, I'll tell ye. The eels swarmed in an electric blaze. The dread crew scattered, and Wanyek, that damned Wanyek, that dread captain, was cooked like an evening quillfish. As the eels smote him into the deep, I felt consciousness run out of my ears. Darkness fell upon me when I awoke. Well, find me again, and I'll conclude my tale.
Oh my word, he just can't finish it. Okay, you can't dive in this water.
I need to clear my mind.
Oh yeah, I need 2 skill points.
All right, let's go.
Now, do I want to run back all the way or teleport? Let's get this one thing I missed and then I'm gonna teleport back.
Let's get this data disk back to Z.
Okay, the rest of this might be conversations and might make another episode of just conversations, put it at the same time and then go to Jedi again. I think we're getting close to Tanalor now. I mean, we beat Dagan Gera.
Congratulations on your successes against the Raiders.
Thanks.
Almost makes it seem worth sticking around.
Why so positive, Moran? I thought you were desperate to get off this rock.
Desperate as a Sakai and card sharp in debt with the Hutts. But it's hardly sporting to walk away from the game when the wind's at your back.
Yeah, I hope so.
If Koboh's future is brighter than its past, then I suppose I won't mind seeing how it all turns out. See you around, Cal.
He's an interesting character.
Can't believe the Raiders took a hit like that. Feels like I can finally take a breath.
Well, they aren't gone yet.
But they are on the back foot. You can't have a cult of personality without a figurehead. Listen, Holobooks are full of tyrants that spread from system to system like wildfire. Too fewer tyrants for the galaxy to worry about now.
Empire's still out there.
Easy. One wildfire at a time. Hey.
And Dagan is talking about like the Empire isn't nothing. He didn't face Vader or the Emperor.
Hey, Cal. Let's talk another time. Mine's racing with ideas right now.
Welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home.
Cal, I heard you stop the raiders. Well, you're not the only one with amazing news.
Oh, yeah?
Brace yourself. I found a shell.
Well, look at you. A shell. That's great.
The symmetry, the hand feel, the way it stays cool in the Koboh heat. It all keeps me calm.
Really happy for you, Turkle. Just don't tell anyone else. Don't want them to get jealous.
That's a good point. I'll keep it to myself. Promise. What a day. You saved the outpost, I found a shell. Things are looking up. Hiya.
Yes, big comparison.
He arrives, cloaked in death. It is so, yes.
I took someone's life, if that's what you mean.
The Raider leader is not of whom I speak. Death is merely a transition of forms. All must die. That is the nature of our journeys. But death is not always what we know. Throughout our lives, we must let the old shell fall behind.
That is one thing that's ridiculous for me about the games especially. It's like, now he's upset about like he killed someone. You've been killing people all along. And it's not just droids.
I have said what I must. It is past. Safe travels and good tidings to you.
Kestis putting the kibosh on the raiders? Look at you!
I doubt they're gone. Just a little bruised.
Still, I'm impressed. Without a leader, they're gonna lose a lot of oomph.
Yeah? There's an open spot at the top of the Raider ladder. You interested?
No thanks. Too much heat. But you're right. If I had to guess, something big and mean is gonna swallow up those raiders.
Don't like the sound of that.
I didn't think you would. Listen up, Cal. Self and Duke and his flyboys were spotted buzzing above the Koboh Observatory. They're gonna rain all sorts of blaster fire and grenades on your parade, so keep your wits about you.
We'll take him down.
Now you're starting to sound like a real pro, Cal. This is the most fun I've had since landing on this rock.
Oh my word, back to where I just came from. Let me know in the comments, do you want me to do these bounty hunters?
All right, you old bat. I'm in.
There's the bonehead I know.
Or do you just want me to finish the main story?
How you doing? Cal, just in time. The old grouch just made the best decision of his life.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. I'm done pounding sand. Reckon we're ready for a big score.
The big score. The one we've been waiting for. Sitting right under the imps' noses. Got a tip about some derelict Imperial equipment up on the mountain. Prospectors have been too yellow to go for it. But we ain't yellow.
We sure ain't.
This time tomorrow, we'll be sitting pretty on an industrial fuel injector.
Glad to hear someone's not letting the Empire scare them away. But you need to be careful up there.
Oh, we got it all figured out. Got a map and everything.
Better get our autographs now, Cal. Next time we meet, we might be above your pay grade.
Now, once again, it doesn't matter what you choose there. If you choose too risky, then they're just like, no, it's not, we'll get it anyways.
Any luck with that Garako?
Yeah, you won't find it stomping around Dredger Gorge anymore.
Hey, look at the tracking chops on you. Natural-born hunter. Garakos. They fight to the bitter end, don't they? Especially when they're injured.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of beasts are like that. I learned the hard way on a family outing once. My first time leading. Tracked a Kivaroa back to its nest. It was killing livestock. No other choice but to put it down. Played the approach perfectly. Found an opening. But my family was watching, so I decided to get a little bit fancy. Lost my concentration. One of its legs slams down, inches away from cracking my spine. Mama pushed it aside in the nick of time. And finished that Kivaroa no frills.
That's a close call.
Yep. Hey, you corner something, it'll do what it needs to survive. Even when you have the upper hand, never underestimate your prey. Be seeing you.
So you got the compass, yeah? Well, guess that's it. Next stop Jeddah, and then, you know, rhymes with Mandalore.
You sure you're ready to leave Pyloons behind?
I gotta admit, it's in good hands. And this ain't a one-way trip. We can still visit, right?
Just have to be careful.
Sure. I was more of a risk taker when I was younger. These days, I just want a place to call home. I'm excited to see Seer again. Those anchorites, though, not so much.
He really does not like those anchorites.
We going to Jeddah or what?
Cal? When we were fighting Dagan, those hallucinations, what were they for you?
Our friends, suffering because they followed me. And I couldn't do anything to stop it.
I saw Kata in her room, stormtroopers coming for her, breaking down the door. But you know what? That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Thanks for being there and having my back.
No. Thank you, brother. We're closer than ever to giving the people we love real safety. Just enjoying this place while I can. May not see it for a while. Hope Cordova can fix that compass.
I've devised a new libation inspired by your recent jaunt up the mountain.
For my sake, just don't call it the Kestis.
And expose my favorite patron? Give me a little credit, Cal. The drink is 1 part pin brew, 2 parts orate, and topped off with bitters.
Anyone order it yet?
Not yet. Most of our patrons like to stick with the old standards. Perhaps I should taste test that new concoction. But who? Turgle. Haha, that's the one. He'll drink anything.
Poor Turgle.
Cal, you missed a right squall around here. Where have you been?
Here and there.
Well, you're here now. Did you hear about Turgle's shell?
Actually, yeah. I did hear that one.
What a sight, eh? Can't hardly believe the little bloke pulled it out of the wash.
You two have too much time on your hands.
You ought to keep an ear to the ground, kid. News like this doesn't find itself.
Laddie, look at this! The tank is a bustle! A veritable fishing colony!
Think there's room for more?
Aye, but though it brings a tear to my eye, I fear we may be reaching capacity. Too many more and old Scuba won't be able to wet his flippers without slapping a fishy. I'll see you out in the wide world, laddie. The hunt continues!
Z, none of this would have been possible without you. You sure you don't want to come to Tanalorr?
The thought had crossed my mind, but I shall stay here for the time being. I have grown rather fond of this cantina. Oh my, is there something wrong with my circuitry?
I don't think so, Z. It's hard to find a place that feels like home.
Even so, I'll have Monk check my logic board, just to be sure. We'll speak later. Go on, sit forth. Care to see what I've found? A strong choice, certainly.
Could use this.
A most wise decision.
This will be useful.
I hope this will assist you.
Looks good to me.
Excellent selection.
I'll take it.
A most informed choice, Cal.
Here you go.
Decisive.
I won't use most of this. I'm just
This
like
one.
buying it to buy it. Like I say, most of these things. They're interesting, but they're not really stuff I want to use.
I know that look.
What look? I don't have a look.
Dagan. His army. Those were long odds. Even for you.
I didn't let my past control me. Dagan's overwhelmed him. To be honest, I had no idea if I could. But I had to believe.
Well, I knew you would come back.
Of course. You're not getting rid of me that easily.
We should go back to Jeddah soon. Seer and Cordova are waiting.
Let's see how the tank is doing. Oh no, I'm 11 out of 12. I'm confused, but anyways. Okay, so one more.
Let's talk later.
Great to see you.
Okay, let's go plant that new plant.
Ah, I was hoping you'd find seeds like that. Put one in the ground. I'll share what I've learned.
Want to plant some seeds?
Yeah, I've got one of them. Do I have a pine fern? Yeah, there's the pine fern. Okay. Nope. No, I've got one of those. Let's put it right over there. And this is the
You've got a
rare
new
one.
plant. Let's talk to Peely about it.
Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 as well. So that's 9. See, there's supposed to be 10, I think, so I might be missing 1 still. But I'll see when that one's grown if I do unlock it or not.
A Koboh spiker. The name says it all. Protection from predators and quite effective. The flower is most intricate and beautiful, but its spines are so sharp that it is best observed from afar.
Does look interesting. The people that made this game, they do have an imagination. Some of these things, I don't know how much they got from Star Wars, like books and movies and stuff, but like just these plants and aliens and species they created is pretty interesting.
The plants need me.
Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. Like I say, I might do another one with like just the speeches and flying to Jeddah. that I'll try and put up the same time as this one if that happens. So like I say, let me know in the comments, do you want me to complete the bounties or do you want me to go with the main story? What do you want? So be well, have a great week, see you in the next video.